Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. After a year and a half, I have returned to Gatlinburg, which is where our adventure today takes place. Starting off with a good friend of mine, Beauregard, and Jacob the Carpetbagger?
Adam the Woo?
Join us.
Tell you?
For all that time, I could barely stand to be away. There's a lot of new things that have popped up around this neck of the woods. One of them being Anakeesta, a new attraction. Look at this cool guy right here. He's got a beverage. Uh-oh, giving the bunny ears. And he's come prepared. He's got a camera. Jacob's got his camera too. Oh, same. You guys are like twinsies.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know 100% on what to expect of this. I know I go up the mountain on a ski lift of sorts, but what's at the top, I have to find out when I get there. Here's a map of the general layout of the land. A treehouse village is up there. All kind of stuff. Some pathways, some little bungalows. And pictured here is what be cruising up the side of the hill on. There's two different mechanisms that you can choose from. The normal old school ski lift or the boxed new school version. Maybe I can do both. You'll notice there's a couple of pumpkin folk out front just chilling. They might be afraid of heights, that's why they're not actually on it. Or maybe they are, maybe they already went. They're just enjoying the moment afterwards.
Alright, stand right there and smile right here. 1, 2. There you go.
That's it, just one? Okay.
Unless you want to know.
Confident with that?
It better be a good one.
I would really hate to be pulled up a mountain by my scarf. Seems painful.
Oh yeah, definitely. That doesn't need to happen. Let's try to avoid that. You're given the option. The cabin can seat up to 6 people. The chair up to 4 people. And when you get to the top, all guests must unload.
Maybe it's a mixture of chair and gondola.
I'm having a mind scramble now. I've always pronounced it gondola, but I guess the CH, maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong.
The world may never know.
I learned something new today. It's spelled CH, not GH. Or I've been saying it wrong all these years. It's happening. Quite the ambiance with the church bells off in the distance. It is incredibly larger, the seating arrangements, than the other sky lifts. Well, it's like a ski lift, sky lift here in Gatlinburg. Most of the other ones account for 2 people. There are 2 of us. There's me, Jacob. There's plenty of room, plenty of elbow room.
We could have like 2 other guys in here.
We could, or 2 other ladies in here.
Yeah.
Or anyone could be sitting in here.
Anyone, theoretically.
There's a bunch of scarecrows around town. We could just like
You could just
grab a
load
couple
up
of those.
scarecrows.
And the interesting thing is we're going above homes. Whatever you do, don't look down. And if this breaks down, that's the ladder that they would climb up.
I almost feel like this is like steeper, like it's going up at a faster angle
That compared to what?
compared to like the other one in town.
When did this open? Do you remember? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Jeez. I think it was
Well, we're swaying.
about a year ago, right?
I haven't been here since May, I believe it was. Don't quote me on that, but May of 17. You could be hanging out on your front porch and look up. And the sight of either locals or tourists careening by at a semi-rapid pace. All they have to do is just yell hello. I'm thinking on the way down, we grab one of the boxes. I know that's not the technical term. That's what I'm calling them. Another amazing thing is how cushiony the seats are. This is like, very cushioning. It's not like hard wood.
Nauseating whenever they stop it, though.
Whoa!
Oh, God.
We're about to go over a thoroughfare. We have now suddenly stopped for the 3rd time.
Mysteriously, oh, there we go.
I think I know why it stops.
What's that?
Because they're unloading.
Ah, the cars. The big red boxes.
The big red cars take a little more time. You can't just jump off flippantly like you can with these.
You can't just scramble out of it.
So there's no technical error. It's just part of
Part of the experience, yeah.
It's all part of the experience.
There's the bear
There's a bear?
coming up on the right.
A real bear?
Listen closely. You can hear it operating. We have some wildlife.
A bear.
Oh, he's looking over.
It's a little bear.
I think he's chowing down. Oh yeah, he's chowing down on something.
There's a second one up there in the tree.
That is cool. This is where I'm very thankful that we're not standing next to him, because he's not huge, but he would probably do some damage.
I can hear him.
Oh, there is one up in the tree.
Hey, Mr. Bear.
There's one up in the tree as well. As we move past the limbs and the... There it is. Right there. See him?
Hey, bear.
He's all the way up. Just in time to see the sun setting on the mountain there. Not a bad view. We're not quite to the top, but pretty close. It's like a photo opportunity. Another photo opportunity is about to take place. It also appears as if there's a little restaurant up here with a nice overlook. There it is, UNLOAD, and some paw prints. Run, 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 run. We did it. Whew. Firefly Village. Nice. A lot more than I expected up here. Very cozy. Even a little fire going. This is the highest point of the property. Breathtaking. As I pan around just a bit, see the mountain ranges. And you'll notice these burned trees. These are from November of 2016. A horrible forest fire that was had in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area. In this section up top, they've kind of dedicated as a memory of that event. I really like this piece. It creates a heart and you can see through it. Pretty fantastic that the leaves have not completely fallen off the trees yet. So beautiful this time of year. I know it's impossible for you to smell these flowers, but it smells really good through here. This has to be the closest thing to the Ewok village in real life I think I've ever seen in existence. Or even Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, stated no running, no jumping down there. There are tree canopies to wander around. Oh wow, upon closer inspection, people are walking probably a good 40, 50 feet above the ground. I'm putting a lot of faith in this. I'm putting a lot of faith in the fact that it's just placed upon the trunks of the trees. That's the only support. As you do that, I can feel everything swaying. You think it's wise for both of our body weights to be?
Yeah, maybe we should spread out a little bit.
Yes, let's just try to get the proportions correct. For real though, just look at how far up this is, and it goes on for quite a ways.
How spindly those trees look that are holding.
More than halfway across, and I'm noticing just how expansive it is. You can see, you know, in the foreground, but also way off in the distance, so it wraps all the way around and then up that direction, and then finally back to safe and secure ground. I will say I am pretty impressed by this though. Never seen anything quite like this before. In real life anyway. Well done, Anakeesta, well done. Impressive. Most impressive. Now see, this is the height I'm more comfortable with. See the ground's right there? This is the height. That's the height that I like a little bit.
Just about a good 1.5 feet.
Take a look at all of Gatlinburg down there. Not bad. And there's just a table right here. We're just hanging out. Neon all around the Ripley's aquarium of the Smokies. And then just off to the left a little bit is the Space Needle right there. Also properly illuminated. And that thing's pretty tall, but we're way above it. We're much higher than it is.
Woo, this is steep.
This is so cool. Notice how incredibly quiet it is?
It is.
On the way back down. It's very dark for the moment, but we're about to go under a light. It'll be a face reveal.
A face reveal.
Two-face reveal. It's coming. You ready for it?
What if it revealed it and I had like no skin on my face? That would be terrifying.
Yes, it would be very scary. Just enjoy the nighttime ambiance.
Have you ever rode a roller coaster by yourself?
Yes.
It's kind of an unsettling feeling for some reason.
It is. Always makes me feel better to just shake my legs. Helps me cope with the heights. See, it works, right?
Because that way if you fall, when you hit the ground, you'll just start running.
Yeah. I learned that from Wile E. Coyote.
He's safe and sound. That's good to see.
What happened with the bear? He never came after you?
No.
He's lived to tell the tale. Nearing the end of round one, we're going to attempt to get inside one of the buckets, off of the seats, and into one of the red enclosed versions on the way back up. One of these two will be our pony.
Alright, so just jump in, I guess. Come on, Adam, you're gonna get left behind.
Alright guys, make sure you watch the doors. The doors are going to open up midway through, but they're going to close by themselves. Just make sure you don't jump for it, okay?
They're going to open midway through?
Yes, they are.
Oh, it's a serious locking system that just happened. I'm not 100% sure if I'm supposed to be moved over onto the...
Oh my gosh! It doesn't feel like you're supposed to be over here.
Pay no attention to us.
Hi.
Sorry, we're just two grown men that are afraid of something that's perfectly safe. It's okay. Everything will be fine. Oh, no joke though, this thing sways. She's like the wind. That's a little play on words there I did with the, Patrick Swayze. He sang this. Never mind.
I rode in the gondola back in the summertime.
Chondola.
I'm sorry. I rode in the gondola back in the summertime, and it was really hot and stuffy in here. It's a little nicer now that the weather's a little cooler. But this thing is swaying like crazy.
She's like the wind in my dreams. Remember that song?
Now who sings that?
Sway's dog.
Sway's dog.
Here's the photos. Ended up purchasing both of them. I like this one the best because it's not photoshopped in. That's really the mountain background behind us there. Look how ecstatic we are. And then over here, get the glare off Jacob's face there. It's like, kind of like you see it there. Right in the face. Shift that up. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Do what he did. Give it a thumbs up. Soothing sounds of technology. See you in the next video, the vlog.